Hey, everybody. Welcome to our big game edition of Two Guys Reviewing Stuff. I'm Dan.
I'm Kurt.
And we're going to go ahead and talk about the first quarter here real quick before the second quarter starts. Kurt, why don't you give us some of the highlights and lowlights?
Right now, it's been kind of a slow game. Both teams are filling each other out, filling each other up, seeing where they can go. So far, we got a one good drive from the Chiefs, get them down to a field goal. They kind of sputtered out there, and then the Bucks kind of strung one together here right at the end of the first quarter. Got Gronk in the end zone.
Yep, good old Gronk. There was two really good notable catches by AB. I know there's a lot of AB haters out there, but
right here, baby.
I think he's cleaning up his act. I know, but yeah, it did start out really slow. 2 3-and-outs right off the bat. No big plays, no like 30+ yard receptions, no 30+ yard runs. Couple good runs by Jones and Fournette. Just really a slow start to the Super Bowl with two gunslingers. I kind of figured maybe we would have a couple touchdowns right off the bat. So at the end of the first quarter, we got Tampa 7, Chiefs 3, and I'm sad because no cannon fire. So we'll catch back up during halftime, and we'll talk stats, and if anybody gets injured or anything like that, we'll talk about it. So we'll talk to you.
Hi there.
What's up, everybody? Second quarter just finished up, so we're at halftime. It started out a little slow again, but picked back up pretty quickly. We're looking at a halftime score now of 21-6. Bucks on top. Do you want to talk about some of the back and forth, some of the pushing, some of the penalties?
Yeah, the refs have been definitely calling a lot of penalties. Some of them I think have been a little bit ticky-tacky, a little bit bullshit, to be nicely.
Yeah, there was quite a few that I thought were incidental, but they called them anyway.
But, I mean, I guess you got to help Brady out when you can.
Dude, you're a motherfucker. But 3 touchdowns now for Brady, 2 to Gronk. So now he and Gronk are the most dynamic duo in NFL/Super Bowl history now with 14 touchdowns together. And one for AB, Antonio Brown, who a lot of people hate. I was waiting for that. So yeah, a lot of penalties, but a lot of good gameplay. The Chiefs put together a pretty good run on that last drive.
Yeah, they only came away with 3 though, so you're gonna have to start scoring some touchdowns. But I mean, let's face it, the Chiefs got the Bucks right where they want them. False sense of security and all. I mean, last year they were down almost, I think, every game at halftime, and they won the Super Bowl. So, just saying, they might have them where they want them.
I don't know, man. From what I'm seeing is that the Chiefs defense isn't scared to sack Tom, but like the Bucks defense is afraid to put hands on Mahomes, and I don't know why. There were so many times they got close and then they like geared off.
They're afraid of Mahomes' running ability.
I know, but with turf toe now,
it hasn't seemed to affect him too much.
Yeah, but
he's got, I think, 34 of their 50-some yards rushing already.
Yeah, their yardage is crazy. So it's Mahomes is 9 for 19 on passing for like shit yards. Brady is, I want to say 12 for 20 with 140 yards because he had that 31-yard dinger to was it Godwin?
I'm not sure.
It was either Godwin or Gronk again.
Doesn't matter who.
Yeah. So we're getting ready to watch the halftime show. So we'll pick it back up after the third quarter. Peace. Welcome back, everybody. The third quarter just ended. The score is now 31-9. Tampa scored another touchdown. Leonard Fournette powered one in. And they ended up getting a 52-yard field goal, which was amazing because, well, Ryan Suckup sucks. And Kansas City made it down the field just to get another field goal. So why don't you give us some highlights, or I guess lowlights, because it was a lowest scoring quarter so far.
I mean, the refs are doing their job. I didn't say one way or the other, but you know who they're helping. I think the calls have been not great this game. I really don't think the refs have been that great.
I think they are calling everything, and like they're calling
on one team maybe.
Motherfucker. They're I don't know. Again, more I would say incidental ones, or like semantic type, just BS calls.
It's a Super Bowl. You gotta let them play.
You gotta let them play, but when somebody gets handsy, man, like, wrapping around. I mean, seriously, there was one play where I don't know who it was. Somebody from Kansas City grabbed somebody from Tampa's dick. I mean, just full on was grabbing cup. So that's no.
I saw you play football back in the day. Pretty sure that's how you played.
You're some bitch.
No, I mean it's been a kind of an ugly game. A lot of slip and falls for the Chiefs there in the beginning of the third quarter. It definitely kind of hindered their drives. But they're starting to drive now. End of the third quarter, starting to look like they're getting their act together. So, I mean, don't call it a comeback.
Yep. So we're going to start watching the fourth quarter here, and we'll talk about highlights, scores, the Lombardi Trophy, who takes MVP, and all that, and then in probably about 20 minutes or so. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. So that's it, everybody. That's Super Bowl 55, Tampa Bay 31, Kansas City 9. Honestly, I feel horrible for Mahomes. I mean, he was running, scrambling. If you count all the backward running and the sideline running, he probably rushed more than every other running back in the entire game.
Probably.
I feel bad because he's had that fucked up foot all season, and now he's got to go in for surgery. And he tried his best, but he met up with Hill 10 times, with Kels like 10 times. He could not. I mean, his stats are shit. But he tried his damn heart out.
I thought this was one of the worst Super Bowls in history. The game was boring as shit. And again, I thought the refs didn't really call a good game.
I think on either side, I actually agree. I think that some of the calls were bullshit. They were semantics. They were
ticky-tacky.
Yes, ticky-tacky. That's actually a good one. On both sides, I really, truly think that I know that they were, during the halftime report, they were talking about it, and they were saying, okay, like there's no way in hell they should have called that one. Again, there was a couple that were just way too handsy, way too grabby, but there was a couple that just incidental contact and somebody fell. 100 fucking percent. The ones that were unsportsmanlike conduct, those were both bullshit. I mean, Matthews shouldn't have gotten Brady's face, and Davis the third should not have gotten in Tyreek Hill's face. That's classless.
It's Bush League.
It is. It's. I mean, and you can't even say it's because they're young, and they both should have been reamed out by their coaches. Like, it was total bullshit. So we're gonna watch here for a little bit longer and see who the MVP is and all that.
The refs.
But honestly, nah. I mean, it was really a meh Super Bowl. I was really open for a gunslinger match. I don't know what was up with Mahomes. I just don't know if he was. I mean, he really did try his fucking best to get that ball out. I mean, he scrambled 20 plus times. He got sacked like 8 times. He couldn't get it moving.
Their line was just too decimated by injury.
Yeah. So that's it for us. We were two cool dudes reviewing stuff. I'm Dan,
I'm Kurt.
and we'll talk to you later.